Hey, good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. We are back again with another live show. Yep, it's our match review and player ratings from yesterday's absolute snooze fest, ball fest against Wolves yesterday at Molineux. Fucking hell, man. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about this one in full detail. I think we're gonna have to, aren't we? God, because yeah, there we go. Well, then let's get through it. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoy the show tonight, and smash that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed and we enjoy what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button, free to do so, and hit that bell. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. Want to give a donation? If you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button to become a, and you'll be included in the prize draws we do as well. Good evening, Trev. What if snooze fest yesterday's game was? I was that quiet. The wife thought the game had been cancelled. Good evening, Lee. Andrew, good evening. I'm up to the comments. Brian, good evening. My wife made a really good point today. Can you remember John Carver at our football club? The way Eddie is playing, my wife said it's a mixture of John Carver and Fat Sam. Oh, hey, God. Hey, God. Good evening, David. Well, that was an utter shambles, but so predictable. Never fancied us to win. Oh, there we are. Mason's gone already. Fancied us to win before kickoff. That tells its own story. We are lacking so much creativity, spent money on bang average. Just, yeah. It was absolutely shite. Hey, we knew that laptop wouldn't last long again, would we?
Well, I was working on Microsoft Teams this morning. Well, no, for some reason it didn't work on yeah.
Well, I don't know what the hell's. I don't know what's going on.
It'd be StreamYard because it was working on Microsoft Teams this morning.
I don't. We need to find out. You need to find out why StreamYard's not working on your laptop.
Yeah, when I was on a call this morning on Microsoft Teams, it was working.
God, I don't know why it's not working with StreamYard. Then I don't know what the hell's going on. Hey, God, well, let's dive into it yesterday. I mean, what could we say about that yesterday? Just absolutely an absolute snooze fest, wasn't it? That could have sent anyone to sleep watching that. It really, really was. Just absolutely. I don't know what else. It's just absolutely hunger to watch. I don't get it. I really don't. But yeah, absolutely. The base of the people of Swansea would be disgusted with the flags. Oh, he's wearing a different snuddy tonight in England.
Because I spilled their stuff on me for one.
Oh, you can't take you anywhere at this moment of time.
No.
But yeah, going back to the game, I mean, how boring was it? We got some good areas, but what was it like going in the final third?
Shite.
Just absolutely no. Just yeah, it's just oh God. I don't know what it was. Just yeah. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're well. Oh, I don't know. I'm still feel like I'm gonna fall asleep after watching that. Anyone watching the Brighton game? Then stadium is half empty. That's not normal for Brighton. I haven't got the game on.
Look at how many ball for took that concern. It's not that far.
Oh well, yeah, it's not really that far, is it?
Oh,
Walter Varda doesn't look happy at all. 3 goals in 19 games. Eddie isn't doing the business, is he?
Oh, did you see that last City AFCON final? Fucking hell!
I didn't watch it. Nah, I didn't actually.
What? I was on my phone and I had the thingy on mute, and I was thinking, what the fuck's happening? Yeah, and I had turned the volume on. Oh, it was because The Senegal manager had a fucking piss flip in there. He took all the players out, piss flip with the penalty that they had. Morocco had.
You think you missed it as well. I didn't. Nah,
I missed it now.
Oh, but never mind. Oh well, but yeah. Anyway, we need to talk about Big Nick because there was one incident. A ball comes in the box, and it's like it brushed his hair and went out. Oh, what did you think of that one?
Yes, I am chip bars before I go out. Because they land at 10-1 tomorrow.
Yeah, but how's not Big Nick not getting a proper head on the end of that cross? Because I think it's a perfect cross. But it's like, as I said, it's just like it's just tickled his hair and just gone out of play.
Something isn't right with Baltimore.
I've now come to the conclusion it doesn't work in a 4-3-3 formation. If you insist on play Big Nick as a striker, the 4-3-3 does not work. He needs a number 10 behind him or a central attacking midfielder that can play off him. That's what Big Nick needs if he's going to start becoming a successful striker. He needs help behind him.
But I'm not on the model.
No, you have to watch Shields, and he says we don't watch amateur. Nothing wrong with non-league football. There you go. Nothing wrong with non-league football. But yeah, just so frustrating how Big Nick's not trying to get a header on. He's not getting an accurate header. There was a one which he did get a little bit of a more header, but it's still just stands out of the board, isn't it? But this is what we need to talk about the most as well. Our players are trying to follow instructions, but even they know the tactics are worn out. And exactly the 4-3-3, as I've said it now, is a dead formation. I can see Eddie setting up to play for a draw v PSV. Oh, hey, man. Right, this is what I need to talk about because this is an absolute disgrace as well. This is a team bottom in the table for a reason, and I don't care if people say it, but they've picked up a little bit of form. Or also, they got a point at Old Trafford. They were close to get a point at Arsenal. How does it take until after 80 minutes to get our shots on target? I want to get your thoughts on this, guys, as well.
Do we need to know? You had a shade chip, honestly.
I want to get people's thoughts on this now as well.
It's fucking depressing.
How is it taking 80 odd minutes for us to get our chances on target? I'm sorry, that is absolutely abysmal. That against a team who is bottom for a reason.
Considering the two main, how do you say it? Two main threats, and I'd have been shite this season, but they did let the two main players go out. I'll get the names up. Sorry.
4-3-3 is horrible to watch. It amazes me. I say that is exactly. It's not working, and when the substitutions come on, it's the same formation. Like for like substitutions, take one player off, that player goes in that position. There's no difference.
Considering let Munetzi go to Paris. What's his face? Agbadou, who have been their bright sparks this season. They could have had a shite game with them going, but we still couldn't beat them.
Wolves got players behind the ball, low in block because too move ball, too slim, and to ball too slide side, and nobody was shooting from outside the box. I don't think we ever had an opportunity outside the box because that's when Eddie finally puts Bonds on the left, he has thrown games away to keep going happy. He hasn't scored. Exactly. Guess what? It's now pretty much, it sounds like, is it a year now that Gordon hasn't scored from open play in the Premier League?
Who is it against?
Wolves.
Funny.
Wolves. Frauden needs dropping
Come to-
Bonds, let
now
and try
what it is, we
Elanga
should
for
be-
3 games. And now people are coming to the decision why Elanga's not being good because he's now not getting the game time. But there's games he started, he's been terrible, unfortunately. Tried to play too many intricate passes and close quarters in wet weather. It never works. Eddie is so lucky our form home has been solid. Only real reason the fans haven't turned yet.
In my eyes, we should be selling Gordon now because he's a one-season wonder and he wants away. But anyway,
I mean, he tried the first half, but second half he went missing.
Yeah, shite again. It's time for him to move on. We've got Harvey Barnes there. Who's done much better than him.
Barnes must be happy playing there every time, but he's just getting on with it. On the other hand, bloody Gordon will refuse to play there. He just won't play there. Eddie needs to play hard ball with him. It says you can't play that position. But somehow he's letting Gordon get the better of him to say, no, sorry, I'm not moving. I'm sure
he played on the right for Everton, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, why is he not doing it for us when he did it for Everton?
He's done it us for before.
Fucking hell, man.
I also believe our attack through the middle is horrid. We only filter the ball out on the flank wing. We never attack through the middle or put shots out the 18-yard box on the goalie. Yeah. This is where we are now missing a creative player. We are now missing that creative player now.
What position?
Midfield.
You know what it is? I like looking at two Brazilians in the midfield yesterday. Like I'm not. We should. You know what it is? When these go down, we should be looking at that either Andre or Joe Gomez.
They're not too bad players, to be fair. Like when teams play low block, don't try pass and throw them. Shoot and follow up and keep in where Ian holding it. Tonali is playing for a move away. I'm convinced he wants to go back to Italy with his fun. Tonali was poor again, unfortunately.
I think he's pissed at playing constantly playing this 4-3-3. Not just him. I think there's a couple of others as well.
The Frauden situation is what is pissing me off with Eddie. If he drops Bonds and plays front versus PSV, I'll be fuming. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he keep going because all they say, Gordon's actually been banging in the goals in the Champions League. But still.
I think he still wants that Liverpool move. I
know you've said it so many times as well. You think he does want that Liverpool move.
Nobody can. People need to see that it's clearly there, right in front of you. And you know, everybody knows me. I go to every single home game this season. Every single home game. It's always there. Every time I see Gordon play, he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to get to Liverpool.
How about putting Miley as the CDM just behind Tonali and Bruno so they can be more advanced in frame? That's not possibly a bad idea, Wacky. Miley can't play that CDM role. It's quite simple. Eddie needs to go. Nothing will change till he goes back. He's stubborn. He's holding us back.
Can I ask Trevor, what do you have RM as he's replacing?
No. You need to get off the glue, man.
Why? Russell Martin is a young manager who's progressed.
He's shite young manager. I'm sick of this. Oh, bollocks. Howe won us a trophy. Look what he's done for us. That's in the past. That's in the past now.
That paper over the cracks.
That's in the past now. We are this season, not in the history books. People are now looking at the history books now just to say, oh, but there's the trophy, Champions League. That was it. That's in the books now. History books. They're not there. Lewis Hall, Harvey Barnes, Lewis Miley, Bruno, these 4 are our most consistent players. The rest are so unpredictable. I couldn't agree more there, David. I really, really couldn't. Eddie says, no, I'd rather stuck with Eddie and I don't like Eddie. There you go. I think that's Trev's stance on you-know-who, so there you go. But there were some good areas. We were getting balls in the box, but why is no one busting a gut to get on the end of them? I thought Bonds put in some good balls in, but where the hell why is there no bodies there? Oh, me, man. Right, Trippier. It's like he doesn't want to cross the ball anymore.
How did Eddie Howe say he have a decent game yesterday?
Defense, it wasn't bad, but his attack form, he's got no pace anymore. Oh, there you go. Coffee, I hope you're well, Coffee.
Hello.
In Italy, if it's a style that isn't working, the manager changes it. Howe don't, and I think Tonali has had enough of it. Oh, God. Good evening, John. Hope you're well. It's Penny. Well, it's the new top, actually. Yes, I've got it on. So there you go. Came on Saturday, so there you go. Literally fell asleep by half-time as a football fan. I don't mind a loss. The worst thing they could do is bore me, and that was the worst this season. I'm also so sick of the happy clappers saying Alanga and Tonali just had a kid, lay off them. My wife just gave birth to our second daughter, and we are still working. Christ. Yeah, I remember you telling us that, Brian. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. Good evening. Cynical Jim, good evening. Hope you're well. Trips has finished, Pete. He is. You look at the games Trips has started, he always goes back. That's the problem. He goes backwards now, Trippier. I mean, that free kick he took, it wasn't far away, but... And no, Lee, I'm not going back to old players like them anymore. So, there you go.
Jack fucking Corback, Jesus Christ.
I don't know what he's doing now, actually. Tripp's ready for retirement now, I think. Loyalty serving to club and country. I couldn't agree more, Julie, there.
Just keep... You know what you should just do? You should just retire at the end of the season. Just do a quarter.
He's 35 now. He's 35. You can tell his pace is gone now, unfortunately. People, I know some are saying possibly a championship club. Championship gets competitive now.
Hello, come Trippier, if you watch them, please come to Swansea. Oh no, I've got Joe Ward, doesn't matter, I've got Joe Ward, it's fine.
I'm very confident our transfer signers, any new manager may struggle with this lot. We have big, strong, fast athletes, but such a lack of technical ability, we may fall back behind mid-table soon. We've got to be careful. You've got to be careful as well. And I'm getting bored of this absolute PSR rubbish now. We sold Isak in the summer for over 100 million. How should we still have PSR problems?
No, you can't be complaining about PSR now, especially.
That's what Eddie just likes to seem to mention now when it comes to transfers. Oh, but we still have PSR issues. We shouldn't. We sold Isak for over 100 million. I think he would make a good manager one day, Julie. Do you think Trips is scared of losing the ball and have to sprint back? I wonder. That's what I wonder, Trev, because his pace is not there anymore. We haven't got anyone that could take a free kick. I don't think we've scored a free kick since... I think when Trippier scored that one against Man City. Back in 2022, that's it. I think that's the last time we scored from a free kick. Sleepless nights don't kick in until a couple of weeks. And who gives bursts at the men? Fuck's sake. No, it's the woman. There you go. If I was Trips, I would try and do coach and roll, leave football before the football leaves you. There you go. Some say we use the rat money to get Alanga. But we bought Alanga before Isak went. The same Big Nick came in before Isak went, didn't he?
Aye. We're saying well just a couple of days just before Isak fucked off.
Nah. PS, exactly, Brian. We shouldn't have them. Question Peter Mason, you both go to every home game, despite our record being very good. Have we actually played good football this season? I haven't seen it. No, we haven't.
Nope.
Exact. Coffee's even said, even before the Isak deal, we still had headroom to spend. There you go. Eddie has to cover the 200 million that he and Andy wasted. There you go. Look at the utter shite Andy Howe has bought, though, Pete. Exactly. It's about time Andy Howe goes, or you don't have him on any more transfers, and that's where Ross Wilson should be going and do the business. Eddie says, right, I probably need a goalkeeper. Right, Ross Wilson, I'll go and find one. Centre-backs, I need centre-backs. Okay, Eddie, I'll go and look for some centre-backs for you. So in that case, exactly, Julie, it's just, and the squad is aging, yes, let's just count it. I'm not going to include goalkeepers because I think goalkeepers can play to a very long age. Right, so let's start with our fullbacks. Trippier, 35. Emil Kraft, 31. Right, let's go into the centre-backs. Fabian Schär, 34. Dan Burn, 33. Jamal Lascelles, 32.
He'll be away to the Chelsea because apparently West Ham.
I know but Target's now 30-year-old now.
But apparently the Chelsea could be away because apparently West Ham could be coming in for him.
Exactly. Murphy, 30 years old. 30 years old. There's a few players that are over 30.
There's a reason why Ross Wilson wants to bring in youngins.
There you go.
The majority of the squad are in the 30s, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. We shouldn't be going for and I'm now I've come to the decision on this now. I think we've definitely overpaid for Wissa.
I think
over 50 million on someone who's 29. Well, he was 28 when we got him, but he's 29 now, and apparently there's no sell-on value. What does that say? I think we've definitely overpaid for. And Wissa was terrible when he come on yesterday.
But the fact is that when he was at Brentford, he played left wing, striker, and right wing. Why is he not doing that? Why is he not doing that here?
Exactly. New women's team signing the day of their transfer. See, our women's team are getting players in. I know they don't have to battle with PSR, but still they're looking to improve to try and get in the WSL. Andy Howe was scouting the Scottish Premier League. According to Howe, you're joking. Get him gone then if that's the case then. The Scottish... Why? Are you... Scottish Premier League? Andy Howe should never been here anyway. If that's the case, get Andy Howe out of this club. Lascelles will be joining Callum Wilson at West Ham. I mean, he could possibly will be. His club expect him to get rid of Ruddy, Gillespie, Lascelles, Share Trips, Ashby, Willock, and I think get rid of Gorn. It's clearly he plays for himself most of the time. I wouldn't be against that at all, Wacky.
I think actually probably be away permanently in the summer. That's if Bradford City get promoted to the Championship.
They were under Mitchell Toontai. Oh, there you go. We've been shafted, says Picker. I said at the time 40 million was enough for Wissa. I think 40 million was enough as well. The only reason we've had to hope it because we sold Isaac, so the money would have come in and thought, right, we can go a little bit higher for Wissa. But we've paid well over the odds for Wissa, who's 29 years old now. If we could be banging trouble next season, Pete, if we don't age the squad down, we could be. It's time to see a lot of these older players, particularly the ones that are coming to the end of the contract, you're going.
Look what Chelsea have done. They've got rid of the more experienced person. Look at the squad now. And haven't been on a decent amount of form. But they've done something about the aging players in the squad. And look
I think they have actually, to be fair. Newcastle Everton have shown interest in Genoa right back. I've heard about that. I know Brian sent us that on X the day as well. For 20 million euros.
I was supposed to be decent for Coventry, him.
But well, it's abroad, but he's an English. He is an English player as well.
He came through with Arsenal. He came through with Arsenal as a kid.
Let's call for what it is: panic buys. I couldn't agree more, Brian. Neptimism in the case of Andy Howe. He needs to go if that's the case. He wants to look at the SPL. Get gone.
How many clubs? How many teams you probably be back getting players from?
Exactly, Brian. That league is absolutely terrible as well.
What's the point? What's the point?
Maybe a certain Mr. Fleming will probably disagree, though.
What's the point of going for players from the Scottish Premier League when you've got Celtic and Rangers, and that's it? You could probably throw in Aberdeen and all. But why? That's. Well, I know some clubs have went mainly Celtic, and that's it.
Andy is still here because Eddie is blackmailing the board. If he goes, I go. I think 40 million was double what we should have paid for Wissa. Exactly, it was. We had no choice with Wissa. Time was ticking. We were gumshot on every target by clubs that offer big wages. Yeah,
Could I just hear something? The only Premier League club who's went for players from the SPFL in the last couple of years was Palace when they St Edward. That's it.
Yeah, evenly. Hope you're well. What a crop of shit. Yesterday seemed better Sunday morning pub clubs.
And I just want to quickly mention as well. It showed you as well because Edward was fucking shite for Palace.
Trippier, Kraft, Sula, Gordon, Murphy need to be sold according to Lee. I don't think I will be against selling a majority of those, to be fair.
What is happening with Azula?
He's still injured. I thought he was back fit.
By the looks of Bournemouth could be getting a penalty.
Apparently.
Gianni's went to the monitor.
Apparently, too interested in the Palace right back. Munoz to replace Trips. He's 20. See, 29.
And he's 29, but he is a decent player. He
is a good player, but still.
He's one of the best right back.
We need to start looking at a lot more younger players now to get this agent squad down now. And only theirs, he's related to Eddie.
And he's only 29, but he is the best the best right back in the league.
Yeah, he must have been told to scout people. We won a Carabao Cup, which makes Eddie a legend. He did what other great couldn't do, but Andy have too much control over transfer policy. That is a great point you've made there, David. Eddie Howe want to have full control of the transfer window. And a lot of the time, they do not like shopping abroad for players. It's always pretty much the Premier League. They like to go and do that. Yes, apart from Chow, Voltamara this season, all the rest have been from the Premier League. Ian thinks he can't see us finishing in a European place this season.
Well, apparently, Tony put in the group chat this morning. I don't know if it's showing up, but apparently we'll be looking at the Porto manager.
Is that a bad shout?
He's fairly young now. I think he's like 34, 35.
How will call Matt target back? I bet. I don't think he is going to. I think that's been.
You can tell target's happy at Middlesbrough.
Would it be possible to place Sung-Soo Park on the wing and Subalanga on? I know he's young and probably needs experience, but look at pretty decent and friendly. He's at least better than Lang. I think he should be given an opportunity, Sung-Soo, but he hasn't. Again, academy player that could add so much potential. Then Eddie Howe just now completely ignores him. I think it's a dive, Mason.
It's a dive. It just came up on you. How the fuck is that a penalty?
That's a dive, that. I agree with you, Pete. The Scottish League has went down here lately. Nobody decent wants to go there. Even Ian's now saying it.
Look at that player who went to Sunderland.
Cynical Jim says Asula probably fit, but won't be risked if they are thinking of selling him. I don't think Asula plays bad on the right wing, to be fair.
The only decent game I've seen Asula play was against Liverpool.
Let's be honest, we don't deserve to be anywhere near the top 5. The league is piss poor this season. The next few games will make or break our season. We have got some stinking games coming up now. PSV, if anyone think that's going to be a walk in the park, hey, it won't. Think again. Look what they did to Liverpool at the end of last year. Yes, 4-1. Absolutely trounced them 4-1. If we get beat on Tuesday, I think that's our Champions League done. There's no way we'll go to PSG and get something out of that if we get beat off PSV tomorrow. No way. Villa is going to be a tough game as well. I know they lost at the weekend, but they'll want to get back to winning ways now. And the fact is, all people say as well, but Villa haven't beaten us since James since 2005. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a hard game. Aston Villa are up there for a reason. They're playing some nice football under Emery, and he's got them very well drilled. That might just have been a one-off or a wake-up call for Villa on Sunday, because I think Emery will try and get them back.
Tavernier has just made a 1-0 ball, by the way.
Oh. Sula has never been given a chance. We know he hasn't really, but yeah, he is a very still developing striker at the moment. They beat Inter 6-3, Pete. There you go. And they're top of the Dutch league as well. Parkinson said he had to leave Tuna. Soon his career was standing still at the Tuna, in my opinion, because not Given any hope of playing more youngsters will leave you watch. Exactly. More youngsters will end up going. No Champions League should be a walk in the park. It's called Champions, not exactly, Trev. If Arsenal lose, Villa has an opportunity.
That could have been us. That could have been us, by the way, if we had Emery as manager. Just a point there. If we had Emery, if Emery had come to Newcastle, that could have been us.
Probably from Tevin here, but that's a shambolic call. Well, I've not seen the game. I'll have to take a look back at it. But the chances we had on target, Mason, I mean, the first one, Bruno, it was a bit of a spill by Saw, but Joe Linton, I think, should be burying that header.
Oh, God. That header. Christ.
What if he just put his head through that? He could have tested Saw a bit more.
Aye, because Saw's not the best to keep us. Not the best to keep us.
Well, yeah, I don't know. But would you believe it? That was the only opportunity on target we had. And again, I'm not buying it. There's people that are saying, "Oh, but Wolves got a point. Wolves got to draw at Old Trafford. They nearly got a point at Arsenal. They've absolutely swept a League Two side in Shrewsbury Town. Oh, oh God. I'm convinced that the top six persuaded Emery not to come and told him they were going to get the rules changed to fuck Newcastle over. Villa in the same situation with us with PSR, and look at them absolutely flying and in a title race. Exactly, Brian. Everyone is forgetting Eddie was brought in as just a stopgap until we got a better head coach as Chobby. Interesting one, that one. Our only shots on target came in a 3-second window. Yeah. It's a very strange feeling amongst us fans at the moment. We can't see any improvements, but it doesn't seem, according to club sources, that Eddie is under any pressure. Eddie has got to be under some pressure. The waveform's been tripe. We've only won 2 Premier League games away from home this season. The home form, Shally can't makes to say that he's under pressure. Pete, we beat a second-rate Bournemouth team on penalties for exactly, Brian. We also keep passing it around and build up and then pass. Exactly. I don't think we ever tested the goalkeeper outside the box yesterday. I don't think I ever recalled a shot that was struck outside the box.
Nah.
As a kid, you get told in wet weather, shoot, don't test the keeper. Well said, Wacky. That one looks quality. Yeah, that's the £50 one I've got, just the top. That's the only one I'm going to buy at the moment. So it's not really, but we're just scraping through games with that. So there you go. We're just scraping through that now. But fucking me, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, what's happened? I'm absolutely good. What's happened there, Lewis?
Lewis, what's in your Virgin box?
Home form is also shite. Look at how many goals we let in, even though we won.
The way he said that, though, I'm gutted. My Virgin box is completely gone.
What you been doing, Lewis, is all I can say.
Man.
What you been doing?
Lewis, you're going to make Chipmas jealous.
Hey, well, yeah. But the game finishes 0-0. And what do you make of Eddie's comments after the game?
A load of shit.
It's just the same old rinse and repeat, isn't it?
Yep. Nice try, Chipmas.
It's just the same old rinse and repeat. I can't watch him anymore. I can't watch his press conferences. I can't listen to his interviews. I just can't. Because it's copy and paste at the moment, and it's just... God.
Lewis, he'd been watching porn on your Virgin Media box. That's why it's broke. Or he'd be watching train porn.
Good evening, Joe. Hope you're well.
Hello.
I'm just, yeah, man. What a chance for Bournemouth. Apparently they were so close to going 2-0 up, though, apparently.
Hit the post.
But does that put us above them? No, it doesn't, I don't think. Nah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. So there you go.
Nah, it doesn't. They're 13th.
Get a replace, Lewis. They'll send you one for free. First corners for the tune. I bet you £10 all into the 6 yards box. That's all. Rinse and repeat. Also, it is.
You're a twat.
Copy, paste, and repeat. How was press conference? Yada, yada. But there were positives. There weren't any positives yesterday. What? Because we kept the clean sheet and got a point away from home. Is that what he's probably thinking? No, not having it. Not having it. Not
Sophie. And I'm not saying anything about that because I'm not getting myself into trouble again.
Oh, God. Well, but I can't believe we just scored at Wolves and just 0-0 draw. And people are saying I'm plugging it. Lewis happens to mine. She's getting an engineer to come out. I know, watch his press conferences. I'm sure the press don't want to get the crux
Oh my God, man.
of the matter. That's a good point there, Chubby. Oh, well, then, should we do the... You know what?
But Chipaz, you complete... Yeah, man.
That game was a bit of a boring watch on Sunday. I almost put it on ITV. Just put ITV on, God. House said Trips is one of the world's best fullbacks after the game. He's done, man. He's not anymore. Not anymore. He's finished. Can't even play 90 minutes. He doesn't want to cross the ball anymore, pretty much.
Chipaz, man.
There were loads of positives. Pete, I'm positive we were shite up front. In positive, Eddie has lost the pot. I'm positive Gordon wants out.
Joe, I seen a couple of lesbians today, mind.
Mm-hmm. Everyone except Hall is getting a free from me, says Trev. Oh, I wouldn't say there's everyone. There's probably a restaurant 3, plenty positive, says Joe. Anyway, here we go then. Remember to take part and let us know what your ratings are, guys. Right, Pope, I'll start it off this time. I know what to do, really. Wasn't really tested much. Steady from Pope. So a 7 for Pope for me.
Joe, one of them wasn't because she was driving the bus.
Oh, right then. Mason, Nick Pope.
Chipaz, you a twat. I'm still scarred of seeing them two blokes fucking wanking off each other on Jackson Street.
Right, what are you going for Pope?
6.
6.
If anybody doesn't know where Jackson Street is, it's in Gated Town Centre.
7. That bloke that to count all those sideways, backwards pass. Did you see that Instagram with all the arrows of how much it was?
I've seen that.
That's just ridiculous, that man. Chips' legs have gone. You'll better get on the coach and stuff. Totally agree with that. And a 6 for Pope as well. Why did he give Pope a 6?
Yep.
What was the reason for a 6 for Pope?
Didn't do much.
Okay. Right then. Back to you, Mason. You're going to start next, Mason. What are you giving for Trippier?
Chipaz, I was waiting for the bus actually to go to my granddad. 3.
3.
Aye. I thought he wasn't up to his best yesterday.
Pace is gone, isn't it?
Yep.
So a 3. Yeah, we know the pace hasn't gone there. I thought his defensive work wasn't too bad, but he doesn't want to cross the ball anymore. It wasn't too bad with the free kick. It was a bit close, but he should be playing 90 minutes now. Unfortunately, no way. I'll go with a 4 for Trippier. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3.54. Trippier, 5 legs have gone. I'm sorry. Andy Howe in dialogue with his contacts at Hearts and Dundee, according to Keith. How is that going to improve us? get him out if that's the case then. Trippier a 5. Julie Wright, then I'll start next back with Malik Chow. I thought Chow very solid for me yesterday. Did really what he had to do. I thought he was very good. Nothing silly, nothing careless. I thought he was really on his game yesterday, and I think I'll give Chow an 8. Okay, Mason, you're rating for Chow?
I'll give him an 8 as well.
Kind of back to his best when he...
back to his best yesterday.
Really, really was. I mean, he's just been magnificent this season. He has again. Just did what, and I like him and Botman as the two with as the centre back partnership now. I really do. 7.5. Our resident TVP should get trips on Come Dance With Me or something he's done as a Premier League right back. 8 and 9 for Chow. Andy Howe should go Dundee and stay there. Chow and 8. Okay, then right. Then, so you next, Mason, with Sven Botman.
I'll give him an 8 as well. Thought he was decent.
Yeah, I think Botman. I think we're starting to get Botman back to his best again. I really believe we are. As well, just got to keep him fit now. That's what we have to do now. Is just try and keep him fit. So I'll give Botman. I'll give Botman an 8 as well. Yeah, pretty steady, pretty much. 100% Trippier for Strictly 7. Botty Boy 8. No one deserves more than a 7. It was Wolves. I thought maybe not everyone deserves a 7 or an 8. Some still deserve some higher ratings. 7.5, 8, Botman 7, same as Chow. Botman an 8. Right then, last of the back 4. Back to me now, Lewis Hall. And I thought Lewis Hall was outstanding again yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. Get into our only player that looks like that wants to create in attack-wise at the moment. And that's it. This lad's just been an absolute diamond for us. Lewis Hall, I'm giving a 9. I thought he was exceptional again for me. The only one that wanted to do something yesterday. So that's why I'm giving Lewis Hall a 9. Right, low rating for Lewis Hall?
I'll give him a 9 as well.
And why are you the 9 for Lewis Hall?
Thought he was outstanding again.
Yeah, he was. Absolutely. 7, 9, 8, 10. 8.5, 8.5, 10. We should then start to get back Matt Sharpness 7.5. We should get Ivan. I can't mispronouncing his name.
Ivan Nielsen.
Even Nielsen. There we are. 8.5 for Lewis Hall.
Oh, if you want to go to the Championship and to Leicester for a certain player, then
no.
That'll do for me.
No, absolutely not. Okay, then right back to you, Mason. So we're now into the midfield now for Sandro Tonali.
He was poor again.
What is going wrong with the midfield maestro at the moment?
Give him a 4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, very poor yesterday from Tonali. I don't know what is going on with him at the moment. 4 as well. Just there you go. 6, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5. Sandro, something not right. It's 7 as well for Tonali. Right then, back to me next with Bruno. Pretty okay yesterday, but just a bit of a lacking of the creative side, I thought, at times from Bruno. But bit unlucky that chance just went straight to the keeper's hands. Well, spilled it out to the goalkeeper. I still think Bruno at times did what he had to do. I'm going to give Bruno a 6. Okay, Mason, Bruno?
You give him a 5.
You're not that impressed?
Yeah, if he gave 50-50 game yesterday.
I suppose. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll go. 6.5, 7, 6.5, 6, 7, 6, 7 for Bruno. Right. Back to you, Mason. Last of the midfield 3 for Joe Linton.
I think he did all right, but what was he doing?
Should have scored that header.
6.
Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, same as well. Should have put more of his should have technically put more of his head through that. To be fair, but yeah. I'll go with a 6 as well for Joe Linton. 6.5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6.5. Joe Linton tries, he certainly does. But what I'm going to say as well, I forgot to mention, I'm very surprised why Ramsey didn't come on yesterday.
Yeah.
Bruno 5, I want to see my captain screaming it. That's what Bruno should be doing as well. But it's like, some others not telling Eddie Howe to thingy them, to get them. Because it's just like, Eddie's just standing there. Tyndall's just doing the same, and that's it. Big Joe was a warrior. Wasted chances, though. 5. Right. So the attacking 3 now. This is back to me, I believe. Harvey Barnes still did what he still thought he played well. Wanted to create stuff. Gets good balls in the box. No one's there. No one's there. We know the right is in his preferred position, but this is where Eddie needs to have the balls and to say, go on, right, if you don't play there, you're not playing, as simple as that. Bonds, I'm going to give a 7. I thought he still worked his arse off yesterday. I really thought he did. Got some good areas, but there's no one there. And I don't think linking up with trips works for Bonds as well. I don't think it does. So there you go. 6, 7, 7, 6.5, 7, 7. Eddie thinks he is God and listens to no one. 7.5 for Barnes. I think our players got bite by Dracula. They definitely were scared of the crosses. Or scared by the wolves, more like. There you go. What's your rating for Barnes?
Give him a 6.
And why?
Tried. He tried yesterday.
He must be annoyed that he's getting some of these balls in and no one's there. Right, then back to you, Mason, for Gordon.
2.
Oh, wow.
Shite again.
I thought he was not bad in the first half, but second half completely disappeared. So I'll go with the. God. I'll give Gordon a 4. Yeah, just disappeared in the second half. Where was he? Well, he's played what he's done that for Everton, and there's been some times he's played there that he hasn't been too bad. It's just he just will not refuse to play there. That was it. So in terms of Gordon, 5, lazy second half. 1, atrocious again. 3, 4, 6. Gordon was absolutely crap after the 10-minute 3. There you go. Big Nick, right? We know the 4-3. He doesn't suit well in the 4-3-3. If he's going to play a striker, you need someone behind him. Just behind him. A couple of times the ball comes in and it's like it brushed his head or brushed his hair more like, particularly that one in the first half. But so isolated again, man. 4 for Big Nick. All right, Mason, Big Nick. 3.
Yep.
And why?
It's not working for him. Wasn't great yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just not great yesterday, unfortunately.
Well, but he's so isolated as well. The 4-3-3 doesn't work with him.
Why can we not just take 2 up fucking top with him and we start?
Exactly. Or 4-2-3-1 and number 10 behind him. It's as simple as that. But because it's Eddie Howe, who loves his absolutely married, glued to his 4-3-3 formation. Yeah.
That's why we need to change manager. Because it's not. He's
Or if
keep
Eddie
on-
Howe just tried a different formation, then people might thinking, okay, let's see what happens here.
But I get shit for wanting Russell Morton in. Look what Michael Carrick's doing at Man U.
Well,
Fucking hell.
well, let's see. That was just a one game though, Mason. But let's see. That was just a one
It's
game. And to
still
be
back
fair,
in Man City, though.
well,
And
he
they've-
actually
and
did.
they've just
How-
spent, and they've just spent 84 million on 2 players.
Well, true, but let's see. But I thought Dalot was a very lucky boy, though. Imagine if Dalot was sent off, it could have maybe been a bit of a different game.
Yeah, true.
Right. Forgotten. I've just read those ones. Right. Big Nick 4 sorted out and played to his strengths. 4 could see Gordon gone in the summer. If Gordon has put himself in the shop window, he's doing it properly. Big Nick a 4, Nick 3. Nick is in the 9, Eddie. Play Nick is the 10 and Wisser is the 9. Voldemort is not the kind of striker like the Ratty is. He's a different kind of striker and should be played differently. There you go. If Gordon's, yeah, I've just read that one. He's been awful. Yeah, he has. Right, so that's all the start 11. Right, so we go now into the substitutes. Right, and there was 3 at the same time, I believe. Yes, there was. Right, it was a back to. It's back to you, I think. Right, Lewis Miley.
I thought he put an effort in when he came on. I'll give him a 5.
It wasn't too bad when he come on. I'll give him a 6. He was all right when he come on, Lewis Miley, but I was a bit surprised he got dropped.
2.
He shouldn't have played trips. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have played trips at all. He really, really shouldn't have done. 6.5 and a 5.5 for Lewis Miley. What is that thumbnail of Miley? He's towering over Martinelli. It was. I was in the pre-season. So there you go. Right, and a 7 for Miley as well. Right then, Anthony Alanga.
12 again.
I thought he tried, but just nothing seemed to come off, did it?
2.
2.
Yep. 12 again.
Oops. She was on yesterday.
I'd rather have Jordan Ayew than fucking Alanga in a minute, mate.
I'll go with a 4 for Alanga. I mean, he tried, but just nothing seemed to come off, unfortunately. We know that was the problem. So there you go. Does Alanga need a run of games? I don't know. And he must be sick of the fans always criticizing. But unfortunately, exactly, we're just saying it how it is. 1, Alanga 2, and a 5 for Anthony Alanga. Right, back to me. Johan Wissa, and I thought he was dreadful when he come on Wissa. His touch was off. Couldn't get on the end of the ball. I don't know what happened yesterday with Wissa. That was terrible, I thought, from Wissa. I'm going to give Wissa a 2. I thought he was terrible yesterday. Thought he could have maybe done something. He did absolutely nothing yesterday. I don't know what happened. Yeah. 2. Terrible. There you go. I'm up to Miley a 6, Alanga 3. Tried Alanga. Improvement on the last time. 5 better than Ayew.
Ayew still doing a job for Leicester?
Yeah, but that's the championship.
Still?
3-1. I think Chubby thinks Alanga needs a run of games. Is it a possibility? No, some are saying that, to be fair.
Not a bad show, that league.
7, Alanga a 2, Wissa 2, Wissa a 0, and a 0.5 for Wissa. Wissa was terrible when he come on.
Yeah.
And it was only 3 changes we made yesterday. I'm very, very shocked at that. So where was the other 2 substitutions then, Eddie, that you didn't bother doing? Why was Ramsey still on the bench? Do you know who possibly could have played instead of Trippier? That Shahar.
Who, Peter Fail?
No, that Shahar from the academy players. But again, Eddie just doesn't fancy it. Let's leave Trippier on for full 90 minutes. And then who's probably not going to possibly play on Wednesday now, even though I said, but yeah, there you go. He's probably crippled now. Crippled now for Wednesday, considering Eddie played him for full 90 minutes. God. Well, yeah, only 3 subs yesterday. Didn't bother making the other 2. Could have had Ramsey on. You could have at least possibly got one of a young'un on. Sean Neve on the bench as well. Alex Murphy. Willock on the bench didn't come on as well. Even though Willock's a player to be seen, but he should be going. But still, there you go. As long as the lack of confidence, it could well and truly be. I think it's probably Eddie's statics. Whistle lost that yard. Is he still not fully up to match fitness possible yet? Eddie will be picking Trippier when he's pushing a Zimmer frame. God. If Miley gets injured, who plays at right back for next 6 weeks? It's going to have to be Trippier, unfortunately. Even though he shouldn't. Eddie has lost the plot and doesn't know how to find it. According to John. There you go. Right then, we'll be back to... What was your... Oh, did I get your rating for Wissa?
Nope.
What was your rating for Wissa?
2.
He was terrible. Yeah, he was terrible when you come on. There you go. Plus Trips was playing with a cut. Do you know what? I can't believe I didn't mention that. He was playing with a cut on his head. Oh, my God. Did Eddie not see sense to try and take him off before it could have possibly got worse, even though he was patched up, but still. Usula is back in training, yeah, but he just didn't come on yesterday, unfortunately.
When was his last game? When was his last game?
Oh, I can't remember, actually.
Ages?
It's been a while. It has been a while. You're right then. Well, I think it's back to you, Mason. And first of all, you get the referee, Sam Barrett.
Let's give him a 5.
I didn't think he put a foot wrong yesterday, to be fair. He didn't put a foot wrong yesterday because we were just absolutely a borefest to watch yesterday. So he didn't have to do anything, really, did he? I know Tonali was booked, which was rightfully so. But, yeah. But the referee, I thought, didn't play a 5 yesterday for the ref. Eddie wanted BDP. Exactly. That really infuriated me. He wanted to play with him with a punctured lung. Referee minus 100. 5. Referee minus 10,000. He's a ref shite. Oh, Jolly's gone for a 1 for the referee and a 4. I said I'll give him a 5. That could make fuck all difference. Some people just looking for excuses. Exactly. Yeah. Referee kept gifting their dives. There you go. Okay, right then, back to me now. Fans, 10 out of 10 as always. We know what we're like away from home. All them, our fans go all the way down and to see something like that. No. But credit our fans for making the long journey there and back down in the West Midlands, down in Brummyland, or near Brummyland. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for the fans, Mason fans.
10 as well.
You know what we're like away from home. That's it. 10. Problem you have now is when Ben is back, you could see a back 5 more often. Oh, we shouldn't be doing that. Fans are 10 and 10 as well for the fans. Fans had 20 winks, woke up refreshed, 10. Fans 10 as always, putting up every away game with that shite. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. There you go. Okay, last one then. Ethan, it is Eddie Howe. 1.
Shite yesterday against a team who were bottom of the league with only 7 points. No, not having it. 1.
Wow. Do you know what? I'm actually going to go I'm going to go the same one as well.
Well,
what's he telling them?
I'd rather wank myself for watching that game yesterday.
It was terrible. Is that what did Eddie tell the players before he went out? Where's the change? Where's the trying to at least take a gamble, try and get us a goal out of the game? It just wasn't there. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
And I'm waiting for the comment from you know who as well.
So, 1 for turning up. Right. 0-0-3-0. Cunha fans is tuned. Well, it's always good to watch TDL for the commentary as well. Eddie, -10, I'm done. I'll give Wacky a 10 as well, as West Ham are keeping Wilson. Another classic halftime team talk, says Andrew. Just let's go back. A draw, a 0-0 draw.
I knew it. You'd comment. Never gone.
So
Chip-Bass, you'll probably do the same and all.
But yeah, let's get getting a 0-0 draw, a borefest 0-0 draw against a team that's bottom of the league, who's on the verge of going down, kind of put a goal in them. Took until over 80 minutes to get the first opportunities on target. God. PSV next. It's not going to be easy. Aston Villa next.
Chip-Bass,
Not going to be easy.
Chip-Bass, I do when I have one.
Breaking news. Oh, God. 10 for the fans all day long. Feel sorry for that. Going to watch, like, the happy clappers would say, it wouldn't surprise me if they say that coffee. And they say, you're being too negative again. Eddie Howe is not putting a foot wrong. You won us a trophy last season. We got into Champions League places twice. So what? And do you know what? I've still not made my mind up on Eddie Howe yet, whether I'm in or out. But these away performances and the same old rinse and repeat comments in press conferences and after games when we don't play well, honestly, are absolutely are just absolutely really annoying me now. They're really annoying me.
Chip-Bass, if you're watching that Bournemouth game, I hope you've just seen that bloody walk past Ariola.
No, how many games out of next 5 are we going to win, Pete? Oh God, no, you're talking there, Andrew. I said if we lose on Tuesday, we're out of the Champions League. I never turned off a 2 game in my life, but I nearly did Sunday. Don't blame me, Jim, if you nearly did. It was absolutely bollocks. Based on the away form, we would be in the... Do you know what, Coffee? That's like we would be. Happy clappers are irritating as fuck. Eddie out along with the idiot nephew.
Half the happy clappers would have started sport this club since we got took over. That's my problem. Half of these haven't half the years of 40 sport club for the 5 years coming up since we've been took over.
Send the nephew to the SPL. If he's on about trying to get players from the SPL, my God, what's that tell you? I'm gonna quickly look if
is it true?
I'm gonna have a look if Keith Downey's actually put that out.
I'm gonna have a look now.
Just unless it was on nothing on X, unless it was a video he's done. Keith did put it out. I can't find any tweets. Was it a video? I'm guessing, Julie. Remember what Mitchell said? Not fit for purpose. Exactly. I'm going to ask people this as well. Yes, we know sporting directors have gone. Some of them have not been great, but do you think? Also, I'm going to throw this out as well. But because Eddie likes to have far too much say, too much control of the transfer windows, do you think it makes sporting directors not go? I want to ask you that, Mason, as well. But because Eddie Howe wants control of the transfer windows, do you think that now makes sporting directors now leave the club?
Yeah.
We know Ashworth was a snake and because of what he did. We know Mitchell left because he didn't get on. But again, because Eddie Howe's had too much say, it now forces the sporting directors to leave the club. Let us know what you think in the chat, guys, as well. Do you think Eddie forces sporting directors to leave as well because he wants full control of the window? Mitchell's right. They got rid of the wrong. Ross says yes, man. I'm still putting my faith in Ross Wilson. He needs to be on the transfers. It's 100% Eddie Pete. Eddie, sporting director, will never work with Eddie. If Eddie insists on his way, then I won't be surprised if Steve Nixon also leaves. Are they sending him up there to get him the fuck away from the negotiating table? Do you think Eddie is the reason Isak left? Broken promises were mentioned. I don't know. But I'm now starting to think that because Eddie wants too much say in the transfers a lot of the time, sporting directors want to leave. What has Wilson done at Forest in a relegation battle? We know. But still, I'm still putting my faith in Ross Wilson at the moment. Let him do the business. If he goes for players abroad, that's good, because that's where really we should be looking at. Not just the Premier League. A lot of the time, it's too expensive. It's a rip-off. You're paying well over the odds. And again, some of those players we've wasted money on. Ramsey barely gets a team. Alanga's been an awful signing so far. Yeah. There you go. Mitchell was the one who said no to the racket. Yeah, he did, in a way, which probably Mitchell was probably wrong for that. But again, if Eddie wants full control of this window, it's all about it. So there you go. Yeah, I still think that was the reason the Snake said yes to Newton Heath. Exactly, Andrew. There's no value. We need to be shopping abroad at times now. We need to be shopping abroad for players at times. Look what Danish, as much as you think, Ashworth got in. Sandro Tonali, Isak as well. He got those two in. Steve Nixon got Bruno in. So there you go. So again, if you let us know again, guys, do you think Eddie has far too much power on transfers? And when he doesn't like and because sporting director, he won't let the sporting directors get involved, it forces them to go out the club. We'll have some really good players. If we're shopping in the Premier League, these are the teams we should be looking at. Good point there, Coffee. Absolutely.
Look at what happened with Strand Larson, though.
Maybe that's a player I don't think we should be going back in for.
No, I'm just saying, if you're wanting players from like Wolves and all that, probably not, because of what happened with Strand Larson in the summer, mate. My Muscala is good, but he's a cheating bastard now.
Well, but still, yeah. But we need players in. We need some defenders in this window. Hopefully we can do some business in. Because otherwise that clock is now ticking. Time is starting to run out. And we are literally
2 weeks. Next
just under 2 weeks. 2 weeks, or definitely 2 weeks. 2nd of February, is it?
Yeah, it's the 25th.
2 weeks exactly. There you go.
Oh, 19th. Over 2 weeks, aye.
The young lord at Wolves good. Or is it Marnie? He looked very good again. He looked good. He is a good player.
Kept him quiet, though.
He did okay in the first Champions League campaign, but I think it came too early for where the squad was in depth. Same as this season, I think Europa League would have been better starting base, possibly. There was not one moment in the first half when he ran through our entire team. He did.
Lewis, if Lewis is still watching, are you jealous because I'm going on the new Metro tomorrow?
Any decent Premier League player, you have to add 10 million to the asking price.
Don't you?
No.
Why?
Probably sign another keeper. If it's another keeper, I'd go abroad for a keeper. No.
Why?
Too old? No, definitely no. 40 million if you're Newcastle, Andrew. But there you go. So, yeah, it was a bollocks game yesterday. People can say, but we got a point. That was Wolves, man. Bottom of the league, on the verge of going down. And go there to get a draw. There you go. I'm not going to say any more now. So, there you are. It was a ball fest. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep from that yesterday. So, there you go. Hey, well, that is it. Yeah, you can tell I'm still quite raging from yesterday. So there you go. But again, that's Wolves. They're going down. How are we not looking to go there to try and absolutely hammer them? There you go. Try Ramsdale at right back before. Yeah, John Ayew was crap. That's why Mason.
He isn't.
There you go. Well, he's not Premier League level anymore. So
Yes.
He's not. There you go then. Well, we'll call it there for the night in terms of the review and the player ratings. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in for tonight. So tomorrow we are back preview, but just me tomorrow because you're off to watch Shields play tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, we're getting Southport.
No, so it'll just be me on the preview tomorrow. But do join me as always.
And I have to keep my mouth shut. As well because I'm playing Southport now.
Oh, but yeah. So there you go. Brilliant show as always. Much appreciated. Thanks, Peter and Mason. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. See you soon. Be a great show, Peter and Mason, and everyone. Come on the tune. Yes, so tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, preview to PSV. Wednesday at the game. So be pre-recorded content. So match, so quick thoughts, fan reactions. Next day,
match review and player ratings. And just a reminder, people, if you want to come to fan reactions after the game on Wednesday, please be sober.
Yeah. Good night. All take care. Always see you all tomorrow. Sell Gillespie to Swansea. There you go. Peter Mason, 10 out of 10. Cheers, coffee by Peter Mason. All great show, guys. Good night, everyone. Take care. Cheers, John. Night all. And see you all tomorrow, says Andrew. Okay. Good crack. Cheers, pick up. Right then, guys, please remember to hit that thumbs up if you enjoy the show. If you have enjoyed. So hit that thumbs up. It's important we get the likes. And please hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. And please hit the bell as well. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So please hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content that you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p of that join button to become a member. And you will be included in the prize draws we do as well. Well then, guys, thank you again for tonight. We know it was a pretty lot of a bit of ranting, but still, that's a bottom team. And we go there for a 0-0 draw. That is absolutely unacceptable. The way performances still are shite. Absolute shite. Don't forget the thumbs up, please, lads and lasses. Cheers, Wacky. Great show, guys. Night all. Goodbye, everyone. Great show. Cheers, Julie. Really appreciate that. Well then, guys, let's see. Let's say we can have a bit of a breather now. But we'll be back tomorrow for the preview. So that's with myself. So do join me for that. So we'll dive in how we're going the game, what the team selection could be as well. So there you are. Well then, guys, that is it again for tonight. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Until everyone, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
I'll be on the half time tomorrow.
All right, neighbours. See you later, guys, and good night, everyone. Take care, and away the lads. See you later, everyone. Take care.